Hi everyone and welcome back. Sorry I haven't done a video for quite a while. I've been very busy with work, other commitments, so I haven't had a chance to upload or record anything. I haven't actually been doing much to the Porsches either. I did mess about with the GT3 up at my mate's shed, doing a little bit of work on that, but that hasn't really... I've got a shock and stuff to replace on it, so I'm going to be doing a bit on that, but I probably won't video that just because of the car that it is. But the Boxster has been sitting here neglected for months. It ran out of MOT in November last year, I think, and it's been sitting idle in the barn here, just gathering dust and cobwebs, unfortunately. So it is now time to give it a full refresh, get it up to the required standard, and use it as a summer car. Now the weather's getting better. Myself and my daughter are probably going to plan on doing a trip maybe to Italy, or certainly very minimum maybe a trip over to the west coast of Scotland, and maybe a bit of the North Coast 500 over a space of a week, and then depending how the car performs on that and how things go with my daughter's good mood, we will decide whether we're going to actually take it over and do a driving holiday to Italy. Yeah, so that's the plan. Get it all ship shape, ready to tackle quite a good amount of miles. To be fair, the it's a good car. It's just it's well used. I mean, I'm doing approximately 500 miles a week in this thing as a daily driver, back and forward to work. It's in and out of Aberdeenshire. It's unbelievable actually how much this car does, considering a lot of people, you know, put things away and tend not to use them when it comes to Porsche products. But yeah, I definitely use this thing as I do with the other ones as well. So this thing here has a load of issues because it is so well used. I've basically got the brake pipes in the front have been replaced. I did the crossover brake pipe. I did the, let me grab my torch just to show you. Yeah, so I did brake pipes, caliper brake pipes, crossover brake pipes. Let's see here, brake pipes galore. I'm needing to give it a good clean up. I'm going to clean up and paint all the rusty areas. It's getting a full hit, basically, the car. It's also got corrosion on the arches, which it's going into the body shop to get basically all the imperfections on it getting done in the body shop on the 19th of next month, so that'll be good. The wheels are actually all away, the lobster claws are all away, the powder coaters are out. I will get them back tomorrow. They should be all fresh as well. I had to order new wheel bolts for it from Design 911. Wheel bolts are all corroding, so obviously a safety issue. You don't want the wheel bolt falling to pieces on you when you're driving. So bag of wheel bolts, full service kit, as well as a load of parts up there on the bench. Batteries on a conditioner now just to give it a wee bit of a top up. But yeah, this thing is getting a full hit. So yeah, crossover brake pipes, full service. The valve was replaced. Air Oil Separator was also replaced. It was, where the hell did I put it? Air Oil Separator was gone as well. I don't actually know what I've done with it. That's bizarre, it's vanished. But yeah, the Air Oil Separator, it's been replaced as well, so that's done. New one's in place. I must have thrown the other one in the bin, but the new one's in place already. And then I've got these, swapping out these corroded parts. So yeah, they're a bit, you can see, rusty. Throw the engine management light every now and again, so that gets replaced. Yeah, so to replace the secondary air valve in the 987, well, mine's a 3.2, the early Boxster S. So yeah, so there it is there. As you can see, that's a new one. The old one here, as you can see, the carbon build up and rust inside it. You can just make out that rust in the background there. That's why you get the engine management light at faults. Things just corrode and get full of carbon, stop working, they get blocked. So to get them off, you need to take the throttle body off. So disconnect your throttle body either side of your inlet manifold. Disconnect it down there from the mass airflow sensor as well, the mass airflow meter. You are going to have to take off the right hand side inlet manifold, which is here. So you've got a bolt there, 2 bolts there, two bolts there, and a bolt there on it. So they're actually not bad to do. And pop your injector rail off the inlet manifold as well, and just push it back. So there's the injector rail, 2 bolts there and there. You can see I've put little actually fingers off my nitrile gloves over the ends of the injectors just to keep debris and crap. I have also taped up and stuffed some rag down each of the inlet ports for the valves as well to stop any of the debris, because this is a dirty area to work in. It's very, very it's full of bits of leaves. Yeah, it's just not great. It's not a nice area. You don't want any of that debris getting down into your inlet ports, that's for sure. So I'm going to give this a hoover out and clean the best I can prior to reassembly. But I wanted to touch on how to get this valve off in situ without having to take the stupid big bracket off and the pipe, the crossover pipe. Yeah, how to change that in situ, because the bolts come from the bottom up. You can see one bolt there, just there where my torch is shining, and then the other one is actually invisible to this position. It's actually under this side of it. So there's 2 bolts, as you can see here. So the valve sits like that, and you have 2 bolts. So to actually get them off, believe it or not, it's actually quite easy, as long as you're willing to sacrifice a Torx bit and also buy yourself one of these little ratchets, these little hand ratchet things. Very, very good bit of kit. Works just works exactly like any typical ratchet, and you can also screw with your thumb on the back of it. Really actually good bit of kit. Problem you've got is the height of these Torx bits. So this Torx bit I'm using comes in one of these little screwdriver Torx sets. I think it's a T30, I think, yeah, T30 by the looks of it. So what I've done with that is I've cut it in half with a grinder and just chopped half the body of it off, so it sits in a lower profile. So it sits in a lower profile there, and you can literally, so you can get this set up to illuminate the area. Yeah, so you actually come in from under here and get on this bolt. You can feel this bolt, it's pretty prevalent where it is. You can feel it there, and just work your ratchet back and forward. And then for this one, that's the reason you have to shorten this, because there is a bit of the block of the body there. You come in from this side and get on here, and again you can just crack it off and work it. What I tend to do is put my left hand down there, just to keep it held on. Just use a couple of fingers to hold it on, and once you've got them cracked off, you're actually not on there very tight. Once you've got them cracked off, you can unscrew them with your fingers. I put this hand in from this angle, put the other hand down where the 2 ports are there, and just unscrew them with your fingers, and then drop them out onto your hand and then put it back in. Yeah, it's actually very simple. Not a bad job to do, to be honest, if you've just got patience. And then obviously new valves fitted, and I'll put this pipe back on in a minute, and that is that valve replaced. It's just, I've never seen, there's not a video online explaining how to do this, and I think it's a very common fault from what I've been reading. Certainly the Porsche forums, and there's a lot of questions online about this engine management light fault coming on every 150 miles. Engine management comes on and tells you it's your secondary air valve, which is this thing here. So pump seems to be working, it's priming, etc. when you're in the startup sequence. But this is seized, and needs replaced. So I bought that off of eBay, 90 quid. It's a genuine Pierberg one. So it's not a genuine Porsche one, but if you look at your Porsche barcode part number there, when you buy this, there's a Pierberg sticker over it. If you peel the sticker off, the Porsche part number is underneath it with the right barcode. So they make them for Porsche. Don't spend money at Porsche, buy just a genuine Pierberg one. It's the same bloody thing. And you'll save yourself probably 100 quid or something like that. I think that was £96 or something for that Pierberg one. So it's a genuine manufacturer part. It's just not coming through the Porsche tax system. But yeah, so that's it. So like I say, I'm going to reassemble this. I'm just waiting on inlet manifold gaskets and a few new bolts turning up because some of them were quite corroded. The heads of them for the inlet manifold, I'm not going to put that, but not going to put these back in. They're a bit rusty. I would rather just replace them. So next time if I ever have to do anything like this, I'm not chasing rounded bolts. So yeah, so just a quick video on that. I wanted to show you that, guys. The only other thing to point out as well, while I'm in here, I've just replaced my air oil separator as well. Again, not really a bad job to do. You can do it in place, even with the inlet manifold in place as well. The old one's been in for a while, and yeah, it's watery, and you can probably see the water and yeah, moisture and oil. Yeah, so just not great. So yeah, that wasn't even changed anyway. Yeah, a lot of moisture in it for some reason. Hopefully that's not signs of another problem, but yeah, these things are here to test us. So yeah, so that's the Boxster. Like I say, getting it ready for a big trip hopefully this summer with my daughter. Probably going to take it down to Italy once I get it all spick and span. So there's a load of other things coming. Look out for more videos on bits and bobs getting changed on this car, and I will update you soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye bye.